YouTube, back again with another video. It's your boy Tori, aka T, here with DRIPP TV. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna get right into it, as you can see from the thumbnail. But first, I want to say I've been away just because it's been real busy. I've been busy with work and a lot of other personal stuff, so it's just been really hard to try to put out a video. I promise I'm gonna try to do better with that. I appreciate everyone who continues to rock with me, everyone who's been in there in the beginning. We're close to 1,000 subscribers. We're only maybe like 50 away. Hit the subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Let's get this video up to 50 likes. I greatly appreciate everyone for tuning in. We're gonna talk about a couple of shoes today. Both of them I like, but one in particular, it is a lot of hype, but I'm giving my honest opinion and I'm not gonna play around. So let's get into it. All right, so if you saw my last video where I talked about the Jordan 4 military black, I did strike out on my account on sneakers and wasn't able to get it. I struck out on every raffle that I did, but with that, I got a late dub from Hibbett after I had done that video, and plus, I didn't know it, I got a late dub on another account that I have for my sister, so I didn't know anything about it until later on. And so I actually ended up hitting on 2 pair of Jordan 4 military black. Here we have it, the speckled box with the flight on there. And you have the size tag, my size 11, with which both of them are size 11. So I do have to say, I do love these boxes and stuff. I know everybody's like, forget a box, throw the box away. Me personally, I like the nostalgia with it, and I wish Jordan brand, if you're listening, I know you're not probably listening to me, I'm too small of a channel, please bring back the retro cards. Please bring stuff like that back. I have to pull out some of my old ones one day and let you guys see them, but please bring back the retro cards that come with the shoes and stuff and everything. Bring back the hang tags too. What happened to the hang tags? We don't get hang tags with Jordan 4s anymore. What's the deal with that? Like, seriously? Come on, it doesn't cost you guys too much extra. We're already paying the price increase anyway. Put the hang tags back on the shoe. So here we have the Jordan 4 military black. Wow, so here we have the shoes, Jordan 4 military black. So I do want to say this. I know this shoe was not top priority for a lot of people because the shoe is so plain, but it is a Jordan 4. I'm not talking resale value. I'm not talking any of that stuff. I'm talking from a sneakerhead standpoint for just wearing a shoe and getting the shoe, and no hype, no anything like that. The one thing I will say about this shoe is so versatile and can go with just about anything. This is why I wanted this shoe. I love this shoe because it does mimic the military blue, which I'm hoping and praying that those come out next year because I need another pair. But the thing I like about this shoe, this is a good summertime shoe that you can wear with just about anything. As you can see, the colors, it's not all white, but you have those hits of black and the gray that does make it versatile with any type of outfit that you have on. You can drip this with khakis, pants, jeans, shorts, it doesn't matter. Because of the colors on this shoe, it is easy to wear it with a lot of things. You have some shoes where you just stuck in one little category and you can't drip it with a lot of stuff. But this shoe is very versatile. You can wear it with a lot of stuff. That's the real reason why I really wanted this shoe. And you know, it's one of those shoes that you can just kind of pair with a lot of stuff. You know, it's comfortable shoe. A lot of people say Jordan 4s aren't comfortable, but to me, I think 3s are the most comfortable for me. 4s, 1s aren't that comfortable, but for me, I always have to go half size up on 1. So 1s aren't the most comfortable, but I do love the Jordan 4s, one of my favorite silhouettes. So with that said, Jordan 4 military black. Let me know in the comment below what you think about this shoe. Did you pick them up? Are you on the Jordan 4 craze? I've always loved 4s. It's always been one of my favorites. Let me know down below what you guys think of this shoe. Did you pick them up? I mean, I have to say too, the quality control on both of my pair were very good. I didn't have any complaints from my shoe or anything like that. I mean, you know, everything looked well. The leather looked good. I didn't have any of the cracking or anything like that on the shoe like a lot of people were showing on some of the grade schools or some black spots that I saw on some people's shoes that were right here. I didn't see any of that on either pair of mine and stuff like that. So, you know, I love these shoes. I'm glad I was able to pick these up. So it's a great shoe. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Were you able to grab a pair? Like I said, I just got lucky later on, and I got a late debut off of Hibbett, and I was able to use two $10 off coupons. So let me save $20 at Hibbett. So that's the one good thing about shopping at Hibbett. So let's get into the next shoe. All right, so we're gonna talk about the Travis Scott Air Max 1 and the trainer release. They're released on the Nike site, as well as Travis Scott did the raffles on their site, and a lot of the neighborhood stores also did raffles too on their sites as well. So I just want to touch on this real quick. I think this drop was a little bit lackluster for me. I'm not too big on the hype or anything. I don't buy shoes for hype. I buy shoes if I like it. I don't buy shoes off of hype or anything like that. So, you know, for me, this drop was a little whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at shoes, if a shoe doesn't move me, I'm not gonna buy it. If a shoe doesn't speak to me, then I'm like, I don't buy it. I don't buy shoes based off of what other people are talking about or anything like that. I buy shoes off of when I see it, I have to feel a certain way. Or if I even get like a little inkling, then I continue to look at the shoe and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to look at this a little bit further. And then after a while, I'll make my mind up whether or not, if I'm not totally sold when I first see it, if I'm gonna cop a shoe or not. Even when I get a shoe, sometimes when you get the shoe in hand, it's not what you expect. And you're like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have bought this. You know, maybe I can just use it for trade bait for something else or something like that. But me, I don't buy shoes based off of hype. I don't buy shoes just because everybody else buys shoes. I buy something because I like it, and I like to feel something when I see a shoe. It's gotta speak to me. It's gotta make me feel a certain way. If I don't feel it like that, it's not a cop for me. So I did see all the Air Maxes. I'm not a huge Air Max guy, but I do like some of the Air Maxes and stuff, everything. I do have quite a few Air Maxes, but when I do buy Air Maxes, sometimes they got, again, like I said, shoes have to speak to me. So out of all the shoes, you know, everybody's not hype on the trainers. I've always been a trainer guy, even years ago. I've had a lot of the earlier trainers and stuff when they first came out. Had a lot of the Bo Jackson trainers and stuff, everything. And speaking of Bo Jackson, got the Air Trainer 91. So old school box. I did have the original version, but I can't wear that shoe anymore. I still have it. My foot was a lot smaller. Back then I had like a 9.5. So now we're like an 11.5. But this is the old Air Max this is the old Air Trainer 91. That was the Bo Jackson, you know, something like this. And look at that, even with the Nike Air on the back too as well. But you know, you got the strap right here. It does come off. It's kind of like a socket and everything. This shoe back in the day was great. Just like all the other shoes with the trainers, with the chlorophyll and some of the other stuff that are inspired. But for me, when I saw the Travis Scott trainers, I wasn't too impressed. I see the shroud and stuff and everything. I see what they're trying to do, but it just didn't move me and stuff. When I saw the Air Maxes, I was like, okay, they're kind of cool. I'm not mad at it and stuff. If I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. So I put on a raffle for all of them, and I ended up hitting on one, and it was a Saturn Gold. So here we have the Cactus Jack Corporation, Travis Scott Air Max 1 in Saturn Gold. Size 11.5. And I used to go up a half size on Air Maxes just because they kind of run narrow, so I need a little bit of space in the toe and stuff and everything. So I did hit. So I do have to say, this is kind of a cool box. It's got the Cactus Corporation, as well as, where's it at? As well as the Cactus Jack logo right there. All the shoes came in this brown box, which is kind of cool. Nothing special. Of course, you got the brown paper with the Cactus Corporation on the inside. And here we have the shoes, the Saturn Gold. And here we have the Cactus Jack Air Max 1 Saturn Gold. Cactus Corporation. I do have to say, you know, they had the Baruch Brown, the Saturn Gold, and the wheat pair. The wheat pair was specifically for Travis Scott's site. I didn't really see many people get those, but hey, it is what it is. So out of all of them, you know, to me, I'm going to be honest. These might be a little bit more wearable than some of the other ones. I do like the brute round. If I would have got any one of the other ones, I'd have been happy. I'm not gonna sell the shoe. I'm not up on the hype, but I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I didn't think any of those shoes were like hot commodity or a hot topic or a hype beastie type stuff. For me, it wasn't that hype. I mean, honestly, the shoes weren't all that great, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not gonna sit here and hype up a shoe just because I did get the shoe. If it's cool, it's cool. If it's not, it's not. You know, I'll be honest. For me, I don't think it's all that much hype. It's just, for me, I think the Pattas are better shoes than this Cactus Jack. That's just my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, I just think they could have did a little bit more. But you know, it is kind of cool. I do like this air bubble where you can't see it. I mean, it's pretty nice. And then, you know, of course, the swoosh, how they did the beaded type, it's kind of hard to see. I'll do some B-roll on that. But, you know, what I do like is the nice little touch that they did on the back of the left shoe. You have Nike, and then on the right shoe, you have the Cactus Jack on there, which is pretty sweet. So you can see them both side by side, you know, with the flag and stuff and everything. So it is pretty cool how they did that. So I'm not mad at it. So the shoes do come with extra laces. It comes with the brown laces and everything, and it does have the multicolor laces here on the inside. So for me, this shoe is pretty good. I just wanted to touch on this real quick and just kind of throw this out. I want to say, you know, I do kind of like what they did with the tongue. It's kind of hard to see it right there. You got that Cactus Jack on the tongue right there, as well as Cactus Jack on the inside right there, which is kind of sweet. But the one thing I do like about this shoe is the bottom right here and how they did. Looks like you got that print on there, which is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. But I do like this. Do like this shoe, stuff and everything. So, you know, the Air Maxes to me were by far the wheat, the Baruch Brown, and the Southern Gold were the best out of all the shoes and stuff and everything. So if you copped any of them, hey, congrats. I applaud you, you know, and I'm not knocking anyone for having the trainers or anything, but for me, I just didn't think that, you know, I didn't really like the trainers and stuff. If I'd have wanted trainers, I probably would have used those just to try to trade off and get something else. But these I think I'm going to keep just because I don't have a whole ton of Air Max ones, but I'm going to keep these. You know, it's a good shoe. It's a palette that you can kind of wear with a lot of stuff, and you don't have to do a whole lot with it. Just keep it simple. So you can kind of drip this with a variety of different things. You can throw in some colors here and there. It does have those colors where you can kind of braid in, which is real cool. So, you know, for me, I do like this shoe. You know, you got the reverse swoosh on there, that signature, but you got a regular swoosh on the medial side. So it is really cool. So let me know what you think about all the shoes, the drop on the Travis site, as well as sneakers. Were you able to hit on any of them? Were you able to hit on Travis Scott's site? Did you win through a raffle? And again, that's how I got mine. One of the raffles that I filled out. So it's one of those things where, hey, you hit, you don't, you don't. I don't stress about, you know, hitting a shoe, and I don't pay resale. So that's just me. But you know, you gotta be picky. That's my motto going forward. You just always gotta be picky with shoes and stuff, everything. It's not one of those things you try to cop every drop. I'm not gonna cop every drop just for content, just for anything like that. I'm gonna be brutally honest. A lot of people do that, but I'm not knocking them. But for me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna do that. If I don't like a shoe or I don't want the shoe, I'm not gonna just cop it just for the hell of it, just for content or whatever. That's not me. I'm gonna stay true to myself. If it knocks me, it knocks me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hey, it is what it is. So, you know, I gotta be me and I gotta be true. But I do have to say that I'm gonna be brutally honest. Hype is BS on these. If you're gonna sit here and say, oh, it's a Travis Scott, you gotta have it because this is Travis Scott. I don't care if it's a Travis Scott. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a Lil Wayne or whatever. The shoes are okay. That's it. There's no hype about it. I don't care if it's a Travis Scott or not. You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw the fragments, those moved me. The Travis Scott lows, the lows moved me more than the highs did. And I'm glad I got the lows more so than the highs, because when I saw it, it moved me, because I've always loved Jordan 1 lows. So those moved me when I saw it. Not because it was a Travis Scott, because it was a low. So that's just me. Again, sorry for the rant, you guys. Again, I just want to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel, for tuning in. Thank you again for tuning in. Thanks for the love and support. I greatly appreciate it. The videos are going to come back more on a consistent basis. Again, like I said earlier, I've just been busy. It's been really crazy here lately, but I do want to get more content. I do have a lot more shoes coming in. That I do have some things that I'm going to do. So I'm late from everybody else. Shipments are late. Things are late. What can you do? Hey, it is what it is, but I appreciate everyone for tuning in. I'm always going to be brutally honest too. I'm not going to sit here and give you a whole bunch of BS. I'm not going to hype things up just because it's hype or whatever. That's not me. I got to stay true to myself. Again, like I said earlier, hate the fact that I'm repeating myself, but I appreciate it. Again, I just want to make sure that everyone knows that you're never too old to drip. Stay blessed.